Good afternoon, everyone out there, social workers in training alike. Today we have a very important topic as it relates to how family social workers and their clients should react, how they should interact with each other, how they can motivate one another, and how they can team up together to create change in the client's scenarios and their own situations. So the first question that I want to address today is, how can we as family social workers help clients become motivated to change? And you see, that's very simple in a couple of different ways. First off, we need to rely on their strengths. Whenever we rely and really base our whole entire practice off of our clients' strengths, we're able to build them up and encourage them, because let's say a family member has great interpersonal skills. We have, they're great at talking to other people. Then we can build on that, and we can help address family problems and saying, well, why don't you just go and have a conversation because you're great at that. Using strengths-based words are also very important, and they help include and impose solutions that are full of hope. A lot of these words that we as professionals might use would include words like empowerment, and you're skilled, and you have ability, and there's time for hope, and let's look at your support, and you have a great knowledge of. And just using these words really will empower the client to change, to knowing that they can change. Another way that we can help them be motivated to change, is by focusing on their family needs. We look at Maslow's hierarchy of needs. If the basic necessities aren't met, then we're not going to be able to see change in these other areas. So, are their housing needs met? Are their financial needs met? Are their food and clothing needs met? And then we can look on to security and happiness and love and all of these other different areas. So how can you as the social worker help in creating and meeting these families' needs? We also have to be able to respect the client autonomy. Whenever they know that they're in control of their own decisions, that will make the world of difference, because now they're the ones setting their realistic goals, which is another way to motivate change. If we give them goals that are so far-fetched and that they seem so unattainable, then they're not going to do them. So instead, let's set realistic goals that are timely, that are specific and measurable and real, those SMART goals that they know that they can do. And then those goals can eventually build onto each other. And once they complete one goal, they're able to complete another, and now they're motivated to continue on. And the last thing I want to address is that you as the family social worker has to be able to build rapport and trust with your clients. Why? Because you are the change agent in the situation. You are the professional. You have to be able to break down walls and break down barriers with them, so that way they know that they can trust you in this change, in this life-altering moment. So what are some reasons that clients may not want to change? Why would they not be motivated? Well, a lot of times we see this in more court-ordered clients. They might not be just involuntary. They may just not be as motivated to change. A lot of times we'll also see families who are family members who are only coming to sessions and coming to work with you because other family members are kind of guilt tripping them into that. And you as a social worker has to be able to break down that barrier and break down that wall. They might also be feeling frightened and ashamed and anxious because you're a social worker. You're the people who in their minds takes away kids, and this involves families. That's in their mind. That's what you do. So again, you as a social worker, you have to break down that wall. And whenever they don't feel safe, their defenses and their guards are going to be up. So if they walk in, arms crossed, heavy eyebrows, they're just not feeling safe with you. And you have to be able to break down that wall. It's a part of our skill set. Again, they may not even realize that there is a problem. They might just be coming just to appease someone else. There also could be some that they just want to address the pain. They don't want to look at the whole problem that needs to be changed. They just want to feel a little bit better. And so their motivation is only to deal with the fruit of an issue and not the root of it. And so they're only motivated to do one and not the other, whenever in all actuality they need to get down to the root of the problem. So again, you as a social worker has to explore that with them and dig deeper in it. And again, a lot of times our clients have had experiences with other agencies, with other organizations, with other community facets and practice settings, and maybe they've been let down in those areas. That would be a great reason why there's no trust there. And if they don't have any trust in the system, then their motivations are obviously not going to be there. So the gist and the summary of this whole entire video, this whole entire module, this whole entire chapter is saying that you as a social worker have such a big responsibility in helping breaking down walls, in helping motivate your clients, and helping them change.